trip, looking for thrills to give me some kicks. Now, all you ladies, I shoot from the hip. I was born with a stiff upper lip. Looking down in the house.
Thank you for downloading the podcast. Thank you for joining me here, MOHR 365. As we do all the time, we're just gonna, talk about more of the same. There was a little bit of an echo there. Echo gone? Echo gone. I just literally just seconds ago, first of all, dropped my headphones. But just walked into the house from the live Mystery Science Theater 3000 reunion via RiffTrax Live Fathom Events. This is my second Fathom event, actually in a couple weeks, to be honest with you. Fathom Events, check them out. They're great. Basically, they just do these like live streaming into theaters. Live concerts, live sporting events, operas, comedy shows, and some vintage or older movies. Like a couple weeks ago, I saw the original Ghostbusters through Fathom Events at my local theater. Tonight was RiffTrax Live 10th anniversary, 20th show, but most importantly, the MST3K reunion, which I'll get into in a few moments. But I'd like to plug Fathom Events real quick. First of all, I'll be honest with you, as big of a fan of MST3K as I am, RiffTrax is from the guys of MST3K, Mike J. Nelson, Bill Corbet, and wow, why did I forget? You know what happened? Yeah, here's why I'm blanking. Because today was the reunion, and pretty much everyone from MST3K, the history of MST3K, was there. And, it's funny because now that I kind of totally blanked on that. Kevin Murphy. There we go. Mike Nelson, Kevin Murphy, and Trace Blue. Well, Trace Blue was there, but I'm trying to think of. Wow, I am all over the place right now. Why is this? Why am I completely just out of sync of everything that I'm doing here? Let's try this again. Mike J. Nelson, Kevin Murphy, Bill Corbet. Thank you. Got it. Everyone else for the reunion was there tonight as well. Holy Hannah. I got so confused. I don't know why. Because I'm trying to do about 9 things at once here. In any event, they're going to be riffing next Mothra, the original Mothra. That's going to be August 18th. Check out at a theater near you. Go to fathomevents.com. Tickets for Mothra are going to be available July 6th. But the other thing I want to talk about is Fathom Events is also, for one night only on the big screen, going to be showing Batman, The Killing Joke. That's going to be July 25th. 2/5, July 25th. And tickets are currently on sale now. That is a Monday night. Dang it. Oh, well. Killing Joke is coming out on, home video, but for one night it's going to be on the big screen. I'm going to be there. It's the first R-rated animated movie. I believe it's the first R-rated animated movie from DC, and I definitely want to check that out. So check out Fathom Events, FATHOM events.com, for all your ticket needs. But tonight was all about Mystery Science Theater 3000. If you haven't watched this show, back in the day, late 90s, early 2000s, if you're ever flipping through the dial and come across an old movie, a bad movie, but on the bottom you saw the silhouettes of 2 robots and a human, that was MST3K. My uncle got me into Mystery Science Theater 3000, and I've never looked back, and I'll thank him every day for it. It's probably the single greatest show that's ever been on television. I have never laughed so hard in my life than when watching MST3K. It does what we all do at a certain point, just talk during the movie and making fun of it, pointing out the bads, the goods, just the inconsistencies. It's just so funny, so naturally funny. And to go back a little bit, the end of last year, Joel Hodgson, the creator of MST3K, did a Kickstarter to bring back Mystery Science Theater for a brand new season. And they made it. They raised $6.5 million, which is getting us, I believe, 14 brand new episodes and a Christmas episode. I definitely contributed to that contribution. I just got to check into that because I think the backer information should be coming out. But be that as it may, separately, and I got to check if I backed it. I feel like I donated money for the RiffTrax live reunion, but I didn't see my name at the end credits, so I guess I didn't donate as much money as I thought I did. But they did what they do tonight. They did 4. It ended up being 5 shorts. It was all shorts, not one movie. And at different times, they brought different groups of people, different combinations up, and then ultimately doing a overall Riffapalooza. And it's hard to explain, in all honesty, just how funny all this was. And I was so happy when I walked into the theater and there were people there, or other people besides me. I was just relieved. You have no idea. Because I was kind of worried I was going to be the only one. And let's face it, MST3K is just so funny. And RiffTrax is an extension of that. If you go to RiffTrax.com, what happens is they've done riffs for brand new movies, all 7 Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, what else? Twilight, Harry Potter, all these. And what you do is you download through the site. You can download the track, the audio track, and then you just sync it up when you watch the movie, and then you can you get the riffs from there. But just tonight it brought me back, really. It just brought me back to just fun times of just sitting around watching the show and just enjoying the heck out of it. And with these 4 shorts, I mean, they were ridiculously boring. One was with talking cars and how to cross the street. The other one was all about grass weaving, and one about construction safety, which had some horrible special effects, which is so funny. And they had, the different groups, like they had the Mads. I mean, they weren't in character, it was them, but still. TV's Frank, Dr. Clayton Forrester. Then you had Pearl Forrester and Mike Nelson's wife, Bridget Nelson, who did different little parts during the series. The original host and the new host, Joel Hodgson, and then Jonah Ray came out. And Jonah Ray is the new host, the new human for the new MST3K. This was his first time I saw of him riffing, and he nailed it. So definitely the human element of the show is in good hands with Jonah Ray. The bots are getting new voices, but that's for a different time. All in all, quite enjoyable. There is today was July 12th is the encore. So if you want to catch MST3A Reunion, the encore, that's July 12th. Again, fathomevents.com. I just wanted to hop on here and just say I was just so happy to be there. Not live. They were in Minnesota live in the theater. And to be honest with you, if I planned it a little better, I would have taken a trip out there. I totally would have taken a trip out there. But it was much cheaper to stay home and just watch it in the theater with a lot of MST3K fans. Before the show started, about a half hour before the show, they ran silly trivia facts and stuff, or quote-unquote facts. Ran tracks from the Clowns in the Sky, both Clowns in the Sky albums. A couple of the theme songs. It was just cool to be there with a group of people who share the same interests as you, and that's not wrestling related. It's just, MST3K is brought us, the people, together. I talked with some of them, just kind of, just talking about the old show, what we're looking forward to towards the new show. During the show, just, talked about the riffs and everything. It was fun. And I'll admit, hopefully in the future I can get some of you guys to come on out and enjoy this with me. But for now, I just wanted to hop on real quick, just say how happy I was to get to see this reunion. I've been waiting for a long time. I cannot wait for the new season to come out, which I think is going to be early next year. And other than that, this one's short and sweet, and I just kind of wanted to just share my joy with the world. And with that, I got to call it a night because I still have work. I went home this weekend, back to my parents, and I usually do that on the weekend. But yesterday was a Monday, so I'm completely thrown off with my days. 3-day weekend coming up, which is big. Everyone have a joyous 4th of July. Have a safe 4th of July. Don't be blowing off your fingers. But also remember, in all honesty, if I can do a public service announcement, just be careful with those fireworks around houses, not only for the animals, for dogs especially, but honestly anyone, military-related, PTSD, fireworks, they also can, all joking aside, they can be a little rattling at times. So just be careful where you're shooting the fireworks, when you're shooting the fireworks. But still enjoy the weekend. Happy birthday, America. And I'll catch you all, guys, next time. And hopefully you'll be with me for the next RiffTrax. Catch you guys later.